Michèle once described her favorite film protagonist as whip-smart, strong, maternal, and kick-ass. Although she meant Ripley in Alien, I think that pretty much sums up Michèle as well.
Michèle is an incredibly strategic thinker.
Gregarious, extroverted, charming.
And she also is just about the hardest working person I know. She really, really works hard.
People that grow up with an organization bring so much to it, and starting as a volunteer, through that journey she grew.
Well, I met Michèle when she came to work in the press office, and I liked her from the get-go.
You were looking for people who knew film really well, and of course Michèle had a film degree, but she had this practical experience, communications experience, she'd worked in the industry, so all of those things were very, very useful.
When Piers and I took over, it was suddenly overwhelming in the extreme that we had so much work to do.
The International Film Festival traditionally runs on 22 full-time staff, anywhere between 22 and 25. Another 150 or so contract, and then about 250 in volunteers and tiny seasonal labor contracts.
You really needed an incredibly solid number two behind you, and Michèle came to the table and added her film knowledge, added her direct experience of the film industry.
She wanted the best for the organization, she wanted the best for her team, and she wanted the best for herself. And one of the things that she was really keen on was building the building.
They came with this idea of creating a year-round home for TIFF and a home for film. The idea of making it a year-round institution was really a cool idea.
We knew this was going to be a major project, and I knew I had the right person to guide me through this project in Michèle.
I mean, to say she was indispensable would be an understatement. You know, she definitely led the charge.
We had no idea how long it was going to take, and of course it ended up taking 10 years. So over that 10-year period, Michèle shaped the building.
When, that ribbon was cut, it was a very cool feeling that something that translated from the vision into reality.
It was a combination of elation, pride, exhilaration. It was just an extraordinary dream come true.
I knew Michèle was going to go somewhere. I knew that she was not going to be satisfied working in the press office. And she had a really good way of handling people and working with people and mentoring people.
Not only is she one of the smartest people I've ever met, but I quickly realized that she was always 2 steps ahead of people.
Michèle's reputation preceded her. Mentoring others, not just women, but particularly women, has been a really important part of Michèle's career journey.
One of her biggest strengths is that she unlocks people's potential. She asks you to stretch yourself. She asks you to have faith in your abilities. For other women, I think she leads by example. She challenges herself, and I think that's an incredible sign of a great leader, because you're lifting the people that are around you up.
She is the same with the volunteer or the current intern in the press office as she is with the famous Hollywood film director. She's a great leader, and she has the skill of taking everyone along with her.
I think she is a role model. I'm just proud of what she's accomplished.
I've worked with Michèle for 40 years. It's been an extraordinary partnership, and literally TIFF would not be what it is now without her remarkable contribution.
I mean, I watched her grow up, I watched her get married, I watched her have babies, and it was really very gratifying to see her grow so successfully.
I've worked with a lot of people over the last 30 festivals, and many of my team are always in the wings and the shadows here in this hall. But from the bottom of my heart, to all of you, thank you.